to the financial literacy training about savings. Today we shall focus on setting saving goals, how to increase our savings, and savings for emergency. By the end of this session, you should be able to understand the concept of savings, know safe places to save, set saving goals, and finally, reasons for saving. Comment on your understanding of the picture illustrated. Savings are a fundamental part of money management practices. This brings us to the definition of savings. So, what are savings? Overall, savings is the practice of putting aside part of your current earnings for future use. It is not done once, but regularly over a period of time. You may have to sacrifice to save for a better future. Savings may be invested in items like animals and land that can be sold when cash is needed. And finally, it is a way of building assets. One by one makes a bundle. Think how this proverb relates to saving. You can always save. You don't need much money to start saving. Whether you are a student, a teacher, nurse, banker, market vendor, taxi driver, or business person, you can always put a little money aside. When you save regularly, your money will grow, as seen in the picture below. There are various ways of saving. They include saving at home, saving at Village Savings and Loan Association, saving and credit corporations, saving at bank, saving with friends, saving through livestock. Before choosing the best place to save, one has to consider the following features: access, convenience and ease of use, opening deposit requirements, safety, and lastly, interest earned on savings. Overall, savings are safer if they're kept in a place that is not easily accessed by you and by strangers, for example, in a bank account. If you save at home or with friends or family, you may be tempted to spend the money instead of saving it. It could also easily be stolen. You could invest your savings in assets, for example, in animals or land. That way, you cannot easily spend your savings. However, you have to make sure that those assets are safe. For example, that your animals stay healthy and cannot be stolen. Saving in groups or village savings and loan associations can encourage you to save regularly and is often easy and convenient. However, you have to make sure that the group or village saving and loan association keeps the money in a safe place. It is important to identify different saving goals and remember to make a saving plan for all these goals. For example, for short-term goal, school fees, a phone, you can achieve it in a few months. Medium-term goal, land, livestock, you can achieve it in months, maybe a year. Long-term goals like buying a house or vehicle, you can achieve this by saving for several years. That is when you will be able to determine how much money you will need for these items and when. As a rule of thumb, try to save at least 10% of your income, even if you don't have a specific purchase or investment for which you are saving. Saving only works if it is given priority. And lastly, pay yourself first. Put 10% of your earnings aside for savings before you spend on anything else. If you can't afford 10% right away, start with less. You can also save more than 10% if you can afford, but save something. Why do you think people should save? 1. Prepare for unexpected future events. 2. Prepare for expected future events. 3. Build assets. And lastly, 4. Optional expenses. This is further broken down as seen in the illustration below. Unexpected future events such as sickness, funerals, emergencies, theft or robbery, expected future events such as school fees, low income season, childbirth, old age, holidays, weddings, optional expenditures such as home improvement, gifts, luxury items, travel, accumulating assets such as house, motorcycle, bicycle, car, business, livestock. Think about it. What are the ways people save in your community? What saving services are safer than others? Why? In conclusion, you can always save. You don't need much money to start saving. Whether you are a student, a teacher, nurse, banker, market vendor, taxi driver, or business person, you can always put a little money aside, and as a result, your money will grow. That concludes today's session on saving. Thank you for attending. See you on the next module, Investments.